Hi, everybody. Joe Rodriguez here from El Tri Online, along with
Ramon Chavez. What's up, everybody?
and the Soccer OG.
Max Bretos, hello.
So let's talk about some little bets. First of all, we want to let you know that this is only for entertainment purposes. That's the big disclaimer. Do not bet your house on any of these games or any gambling for that matter. However, if you have some, a few bucks to throw away, then maybe you could do that.
Throw away.
I have a few bucks to throw away. So we're going to get into this USA-Mexico matchup, Ramon, and this has been a lot of peaks and valleys coming in. Initially, I would be, all right, stay away. I don't know if anything makes too much sense gambling-wise, but looking at that line, and the USA has a blueprint on beating Mexico already twice this year. Both games were at home. This will be at home. It's going to be a more pro-USA crowd. Christian Pulisic getting closer to playing. I was leaning towards Mexico, but that number says it's not worth jumping in bed with them. So I think maybe a small wager on the USA to win would be the smart bet here.
Yeah, no, I would agree with you, Max. I think the U.S. is at home. They've beaten Mexico, like you said, twice this year. And Mexico has some people missing in their back line due to injuries or suspension. So, honestly, I think the U.S. will take this one.
Yeah, just to give some context, though, right? So on paper, at least Mexico is favorites because of the odds at 1+60. But to your point, Max, you're betting on the U.S., right?
And it's plus 200 for a draw, so forgive me for being a bit new to this world, but you bet $100 on a draw, that's a decent payoff too, no? So, I mean, there's some decent options there. I would lean to the left side of that line, USA to win or perhaps a tie. You want to check and look at some of the player props? These are the more interesting ones, and there are so many options to choose from. And I think this is where you can have a lot of fun with this team. Both players to score. And this is this isn't far-fetched because, Ramon, I was talking to everyone here about the possibility of this being like the Nations League game where it's a lot of goals, possibly 5 goals. So an over-under would be good. So if there's 5 goals, these scoring options, which both teams have good ones, will come into view. I think Ricardo Pepi is number 1 to score for the U.S. as long as he starts. And Mexico, you have some options. I'd wonder who you think might move to the front of the list there.
I think the first one we see is Ricardo Pepi and Raul Jimenez, both to score on the page that we're looking at here. But honestly, I would take the Pepi and Chucky Lozano, if I were to bet on this one right here. So that would be plus 900. Not a bad, chunk of change if you.
I like that one.
So if you're looking to do a little bit of a parlay, I think this one would be the way to go, in my opinion.
If they take penalties, if it gets the penalties, Pulisic usually takes the penalties for the U.S., but I don't think he's going to start. So I'd stay away from him for anything that says first. Otherwise, I like Pepi. I like Pepi Chucky.
Let's see how much both of these bets really quick would give you guys. So if you guys were to put, let's say, just for shh and giggles, $100 on...
have some laying around,
Yeah. Yeah, shoes and giggles. There you go. $100 gives you $285 just going money line for the U.S. So you win $185. That's not bad at all, right? And then if you were to do 100, oh no, that's too much. I wouldn't go crazy on that, right?
Put 100.
Let's put 100 just for
Yeah.
and giggles.
Look at that. Look at that, Max.
$1,000.
That's $1,000, dude. So you're winning $900 if you're doing this Pepi and Lozano to score.
And that's for them to score, not to score first. So I may have said that incorrectly.
So it's scoring anytime. So a lot of good lines here from what we're looking at. I don't know if we can see some other ones too, but if we have the first scorer, who would you take, Max?
I'd take Pepi.
Pepi?
Just because he should be the number 1 option for the U.S. There's balls are going to be coming in. They're going to try and use the wide spots for the U.S., and I like Pepi's chances. Even though he's not been in form, he's the guy for the U.S. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You can't really say that about Raul Jimenez coming back from injury. Rogelio Funes Mori's played well. Jimenez will probably start, but Rogelio Funes Mori certainly should feature as well.
Yeah, no. If I'm choosing first to score for Mexico or at any point, I think I would pick Lozano from Mexico, just because I think he's just the main scorer right now for Mexico. I know Jimenez does a lot for them in the front line, but honestly, when it comes to goals, I would go with Lozano this time.
More game props, maybe?
Let's go game props.
First goal. Let's see here. Between the U.S. and Mexico.
USA and Mexico.
First goal, Mexico a little bit favored. No goals, 550. So
Man, so no goals is very. There's no way it would end scoreless.
Yeah, I don't
not
think
with all
so.
the attacking options. So I think that's throwing your money away. There's going to be at least one goal.
I would put Mexico first to score, but then the U.S. to win overall. But
Well, you're only getting a plus 110, really. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Will we even consider that bet?
No, save your money.
yeah, if you're looking to do a parlay, probably maybe add this one, but let's look at some other ones. Let's see. You got the halves, team props. Shots on goal is one that people typically bet on as well. Probably, I'd say at least plus 5 at least for Mexico, but I don't know what you think, Max.
Shots
On goal? Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not feeling that one.
No.
I just don't know. Although we did see a lot of shots on target. I certainly remember I was at the Gold Cup and they were peppering the Matt Turner goal. The Nations League, obviously, there were goals. So it would make sense. Again, I'm leaning towards this being a higher scoring game. So shots on target, certainly.
This is plus goals right here, what we're looking at right now currently.
Okay.
This is like total number of goals.
Total number of goals, 4+. Look at that. I would take that. oh, for US, for one team. Never mind. Disregard that. I thought as a group.
No, if the U.S. scores 4, more
but
than
even
4.
let's say
yeah, 2200.
USA for 3 goals.
Well, it was 3-2 in the
It was
Nations
3-2?
League, so but that went into OT as well, so I'm not sure about that one.
All right.
Maybe 2. I'll go 2 with the
Okay,
U.S.
2 goals, 290. We take that bet. We'll
Yeah.
take that bet.
Yeah, I'll do that one. So
290. That's a nice number for 2 goals for the U.S. Very possible.
From what I'm seeing with these numbers, I think there's just a lot of uncertainty with this game, and that's what you get with this Clásico. You never know what's going to happen. I think the betting crew here, they're thinking the same thing as well. They don't really know where to lean to.
100 also for this one as well. You want to take a look at the 2 goals for the U.S.? So
All these got a hit.
390.
390.
They're winning $290. Yeah, $290. So
All right.
not bad. I'd take that one.
Get myself some nice Christmas gifts here for the lady.
So if we
I
have
feel good
300
about those bets.
I'll take those. Yeah. So if I have
It's a
300,
very pro-USA line there, but this is a home game, and this is so much emphasis is put on, and that's why we're in Cincinnati.
Last one. Let's pick one last one. So let's look at some of the other stuff.
game props. Let's see. So let's see. Interval winner. Up to the
Goals,
7.
goals. I still remember the 550 plus 550 for a scoreless game would be intriguing.
That's a total number of goals right here.
Okay.
1, 2.
Give me 4 goals. Give me 6 plus 600, 4 goals. If we get the USA to 2, I think we get Mexico to 2 as well. Maybe more, but we're not going to go higher than that. Although 5 goals with a massive payoff. But I'd hedge my bets between 3 and 5, so let's go with 4. What do you think, Ramon?
I'd probably do 3. I'm still saying US 2-1. So I'd probably go with.
Okay,
3.
that's a nice number too.
A lot of options here. I don't know if it goes to 5, but
I'm not touching 5. I'm not touching. I really 4 is just because they're luring me in with that number.
if you're a real betting man, you go with 6.
Yeah.
Pick that 1800. Yeah, a lot of money on the line here. No, but I think this is a fun game to bet on, honestly, because you don't know what's going to happen.
We don't.
So sometimes when you pick the games that are too easy, it's not a lot of fun. But these are the ones that you're kind of more on your seat and
we're
waiting.
talking about the goal totals and just an over landing arch on this game. All the question marks are on the defensive end. Who's going to play alongside Miles Robinson? Who's going to play right back for the U.S.? Who's going to play alongside Hector Moreno for Mexico? Who's going to play in the middle? Who's going to protect the back line in the midfield? These are questions that, if they're not answered, should provide goals.
So if you look at the 3 goals here total, $100 gets you 430, and the 4 goals, total number of goals, $100 gets you $700.
Not bad.
I'm going to
Even if you put
Cancun.
$10, that's $70 right there. So that's not bad. You don't have to do 100. You know.
Yeah, we're not throwing $100 around here. It's easier to count this way. So
Yeah. No, I think it's gonna be an exciting game for sure. A lot of
I like
props
it. I like our
available.
bets. We're
Yeah.
good.
All right, guys. Well, yeah, that's there you have it. I mean, a lot of different options, as you can see right here, just from the money line and from everything else. So we would just want to remind everybody to please, if you do happen to bet where it's legal in your state, please do so responsibly. This is intended for entertainment purposes only. We are not giving any advice, so don't take our word for it. Right, Max?
My knowledge and information's pretty good, but yeah, don't take my advice there.
Yeah, don't put your...
Bet your gut.
All right, and a quick reminder that right now, as of 10:24 a.m. on this Thursday, November 11th, those were the odds as of those times, okay? And this was also on DraftKings. Join us later today, right? If you're listening to this before 4 p.m. tonight or today Eastern time, Mexico versus USA, the preview show featuring the soccer OG, Don Ramon Chavez. El Super Mojado is actually on his way in a burro. He told me that he just landed at the airport. He should be making his way here to join us. But make sure you tune in later today. We're going to have a blast. Thank you all for watching.